Hey there, Leo. Welcome to a reading for November 2023. We are just going to jump right in here. You have this flexible card, of course you do, and you have this observer card. I don't know, I feel like every single reading from now until the end of time, you will have the flexible card. So I would be as flexible as possible, Leo. If one way to do something doesn't work, try something else. I know I say it every single time, but I'm going to keep saying it. So there you go. You have this observer card, and I feel like this is saying you need to be more of an observer. Like, I feel like you need to, pretty much, I'm getting like everything, every area of your life. Like, if you're trying to be more successful in work or business, I feel that you need to like observe other ideas from other people that are successful doing whatever you do, and observe those ideas and like see how you can apply it to your own situation, right? That's what I would be doing here, is kind of like looking for kind of like not I don't think you're comparing yourself to people is what I'm trying to spit out here, but I do feel that you need kind of some good examples. And I mean, literally, you have the star card here. The star can represent an example, or, can represent someone, can kind of represent looking up to a star, right? So, I kind of feel that here in this reading. In this first row, you have the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Emperor here. The Ten of Swords says something has to come to an end. I feel like every single reading I've been doing for you lately, it's like something has to come to an end. Ten of Swords says something is dead, done, over with, and it's time to kind of, experience a blessing in disguise. Really, personally, I like the Ten of Swords because it does say, it can be a rock bottom moment, but it can also be a blessing. It can say that, some sort of rock bottom moment is a blessing in disguise or is bringing blessings into your life. You have the King of Swords here, and King of Swords is about kind of seeing things clearly. He is very wise. He has a lot of discernment as well. I almost kind of feel like this is a superpower that you need to be using. Like, I would be trusting your thoughts, your feelings, the directions that you think you need to move in your life at this time. I'd be trusting all of that because I feel like you are kind of like very intuitive right now. And finally, you have the Emperor in this row, and the Emperor can represent you bossing up, which I definitely see here. I feel a lot of you are very focused on, creating more success in your life or doing things that I kind of feel like you're done thinking, those are the words that I'm getting here, Leo. And you have this thoughts card coming up next, so it's almost like you're just done thinking about something. I feel that you are really desiring manifesting something down on earth, and I feel like you will, whatever it is. For some of you, it could be like a partner because you have that thoughts card and this marriage card. So you could be like thinking about a person that you want to manifest into your life, and I feel like you're done thinking about it, and it's like now you're actually, kind of like doing something about it, which is a good thing, obviously. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Justice card. Every single person has had the Justice card. I would just say that we had that eclipse in Libra in the middle of October. So, I think that we're all kind of still maybe looking at ways that we can improve our lives through getting rid of stuff that no longer serves us and, moving towards new ideas or just better ideas. They don't necessarily have to be new, just focusing on like better things that we can do in life. With the King of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's come up quite a bit in this set of readings as well. So you could be, again, every single reading has had something about major change. You have the Death card, you have the Wheel of Fortune now. So it seems to me like there could be, it's just a time of change. Again, makes sense. I am shooting this video on the 22nd, by the way. So we're still in between eclipses. The next eclipse is going to be on the 28th of October. So if you're watching this, before that day, sometimes I feel like in between the two eclipses is like super change, right? But even, again, after the eclipse, right after the eclipse, definitely major change vibes. So, again, you could be changing your life, but the Wheel of Fortune is about taking control of your destiny. So, I feel a lot of you could be doing that with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Emperor here, you have two cards want to come out. I'm going to take both of them. You have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. Some of you could be forgiving a past situation, and you could be healing so that you can invite a new situation into your life. I would also encourage you to watch your health just in general. I'm not a doctor, but with these two cards plus the Emperor would be like taking control of your health. So I would just make sure that you're healthy. Again, I'm not a doctor. I have no clue what I'm talking about. That's for the YouTube police. So there you go. But what I would say here is, I would just keep an eye on it. Plain and simple. There you go. Next, you have in the area of the unexpected, You have this thoughts card and this marriage card. You could be thinking about a person or interested in a person. And again, I think for those of you that want love, right? But this could also be something that you're thinking of, like a business idea. Because again, marriage is just like a contract, right? So, this could be like you, and I am getting that intuitively, that some of you have the Eight of Pentacles here, that you could be like signing a contract, or, there could be something that you want to commit to business-wise. So same thing, right? Apply it to your situation, how it fits. But what I would say here is that I feel for those of you that want love, it's like either you have your eye on a person or you're interested in a person. I literally feel you could marry this person. So, there you go. Go for it is what I would say. But again, I do feel you're done thinking about something and you're kind of really focused on grounding it in reality. You have the Page of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this needs to stop right here. Page of Swords, he's like analyzing something to death, right? He's looking at this Ten of Swords. It's almost like this could be you. He's very curious, but I look at him as like the detective in the tarot. So, sometimes he's looking over at that Ten of Swords and the Justice card. Like if you're looking at an ex and saying like, when are they going to get their karma? They're never going to get their karma. I always say you cannot wish karma on people. You can't even look at people and say, will they get their karma? Because then they're not going to get their karma. I don't think we should wish karma on people anyway. I think we should just move on and just live a better life, right? We spend so much time focusing on what people are doing, right? Like, and we spend so much time worrying about their karma or whatever. It's like you're wasting a bunch of time that you could be pouring into yourself, making yourself better so that you can attract an even better person, right? Which is like, that's the way of the winner, right? Focusing on karma, focusing on twin flame, triple flame, blue flame, bullshit flame, whatever, right? Focusing on all that stuff, I think just is a distraction. Instead of, I think we should focus on, ourselves, right? We should be selfish. I think we should focus on making ourselves the best version of ourselves. Then we'll attract a person who's doing the same thing. So that's all I care about in life, right? And that's what I would do here. I would stop telling yourself the story of the past with this energy. Obviously, it's not going to be for all of you, but I would start focusing this way towards the star. It's like you're attracting a star into your life. And again, this does not have to be love. This could be, a new business idea that really kind of takes your business to the next level. It could be, an idea for growth, which I feel like you need right now, Leo. Every single reading I do for you, that's the way I would describe it, is that every single reading I do for you, there's something about growth or like, needing to grow or hoping to find something that causes growth, right? And so that's what I'd focus on. You have the Five of Wands, and Five of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. So you could be worried about conflict or competition, or maybe you're attracted to a person where there is a lot of competition, but I wouldn't really worry about it. I feel like if this is a person, it's, this person is for you. If it's, something in business, again, I wouldn't be comparing yourself to people who do the same thing that you do. But again, I would be looking and saying, what is it that they do that works that I'm not doing? Like, I'm a huge fan of swipe and improve, by the way. So again, I like to look at competitors in, every business I have, and I say, like, what are they doing? And then I take their ideas, right? And I make them better. And so again, like, can you do that? Can you take something and can you make it better? Can you twist it in some way? And usually that's where genius lies, right? And like I always say, it's like 99% of your ideas are going to be terrible, but those 1%ers, right? Those are the ones that really will kind of launch you into outer space. So there you go. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, card of teamwork, says teamwork makes the dream work. I kind of feel you could be attracting a person here. Could be an Aquarius. Could be any sign. I mean, literally, could be, you have like pretty much everything here. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo with the Wheel of Fortune, or a Sagittarius. You have pretty much everything. So whatever. But, again, I think what's important is you're attracting a person who's working towards something. Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work. And he's done a good job. But, he's followed their plans as well. So I feel for a lot of you, it kind of strikes me that either you could be attracting a person where it's like maybe you're kind of like entering in a supporting role, like maybe you're supporting the person, right? Or vice versa. They could be supporting you, right? Which is great. Sometimes that works. So, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, where it's like maybe you're supporting a person who's already successful and just makes both of your lives easier, or vice versa. Maybe you're already successful and you're attracting a person who really supports you and lifts you up. And so that's kind of how I'm seeing that Three of Pentacles. There you go. Let's see. With the Page of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands says don't give up, keep pushing forward. And also, Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior. I kind of do feel it's saying if you want love, try again. With the Five of Wands, here you go. Three of Pentacles. Again, I feel you could really be attracting a person who wants to work together. I would also say that I believe we're entering into a time of co-creation. So, I think we're already in it. but it's like gone are the days of competition. I don't really think competition is going to go anywhere. I just think that co-creation is going to be a better energy, and I would still encourage you to enter into competition. Why not, right? But I think just like the perspective is shifting more towards co-creative opportunities. So I just think co-creative opportunities might be bigger opportunities. And again, I'm not one of those people that thinks there's anything wrong with competition. Personally, I like competition. So, or doing competitive things, right? So, again, if you enjoy it, which you probably do, then do it, right? Do competitive things. But I also say if there are opportunities to work together with other people or to co-create, really good. With the Three of Pentacles, here you go. Page of Cups. So definitely an admirer, or you definitely have your eye on someone here. This person could live at a distance here as well. Or this whole situation could just be pulling you out of a comfort zone with the Two of Wands. So, I don't really know what to say about that. I have no words. For that, Leo. So we're just going to leave it there. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this drama card and this excitement card. I would avoid the drama, of course, but you have excitement. So I feel there could be a lot of excitement coming in for you in general. Obviously, if you're attracting someone who gets a lot of attention, I would try to keep it on the down low, right? I've been getting a lot of messages lately, just intuitively about I've been getting a lot of weird messages about people finding a person and then their ex messages you and is like, oh, this person does this and this and this, but really the ex is just salty, So if you're meeting a person and their ex messages you or something like that, it could just be a weird situation where the person is lying because they're jealous or whatever, or it could just be a jealous person, right? So again, you might be attracting a really successful person. Maybe people know who this person is, or maybe the boss at work or whatever, and everybody's jealous, and they could be trying to cause problems. So I would be careful of the drama. I've been getting a lot of messages lately of going directly to the source as well. Whenever I get stuff like this, I always say go directly to the person. I've just done too many readings over the years for people that are like, oh, everybody told me I shouldn't date this person, so I broke up with them, but now I want them back, and they won't take me back. I'm like, good. you made a mistake. You effed up. It's like, why would you listen to other people? I always tell people, it's like, unless you're inviting those people into your bedroom, why would you take advice from them? Plain and simple. If they're not coming into the bedroom with me, I don't take their advice rule, right? In life, especially in relationships. I've seen too many relationships be ruined because, it's like someone's aunt got a divorce and she was all salty because she's getting divorced, and then she ruins everybody else's relationship in the family, right? I tell people all the time, don't hang out with divorced people. Don't hang out with people who, have bad luck and stuff like that. And people always come at me. They're like, how dare you say that you shouldn't hang out with people who are divorced? I'm like, well, they don't have a good track record. So I avoid those people at all costs, like the freaking plague, right? And so, what I would say, that to me, that shit is contagious. And, I don't care what anyone says. So, I would just be careful of that type of drama here. And again, I feel like there's a lot of reasons to be excited. You have the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. Two of Wands is about taking the lead, so I feel for a lot of you, you need to take the lead and leave a comfort zone. Right here. This right here is a comfort zone, his village down here. And so he needs to get out into the world. He needs to go have new experiences. That's where all his success will be. He's kind of staying where he is. He's doing the same old thing. And I believe we're in a time where we need to break patterns. So, there you go. You have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is, every single reading I do for you since the beginning of time, Leo. Eight of Swords is seeing only one way of doing things when there are many. So I feel like you need to be open to all the different ways of doing things and, kind of move in new directions is what I'd say with the Eight of Swords. Try new things. Change your story. Again, if you're getting the same results that you've been getting all along, I feel it's time to kind of add something into your life or, do something different with whatever you're doing in your life. You have the Ten of Wands here. I actually like this for you because Ten of Wands, sometimes I feel he's about to reach this home back here and he's about to release a heavy burden. So a lot of you could be releasing things that have been holding you back for a long time. I really like this. Let's see. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Judgment card. Excuse me. Judgment is about waking up to new ways of doing things. These people are normally standing in their coffins. The coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life. So I kind of feel like you're stepping into a new life here with the Judgment card. With the Two of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you need to follow your heart here. Especially if you're attracting a person. I feel like this person has a good heart as well. That's probably something that will stand out to you about this person. Again, is I feel like they have a really good, they have a really good head on their shoulders. Maybe And I feel like they demonstrate this very easily as well. It's like you don't have to guess with this person. Like I think just by observing them in general, the evidence will be clear. I've been saying all year. At the beginning of the year, I started getting this message about really needing to trust the evidence. And so I asked the universe in a reading. I was like, what does that mean? Like, why do we? Of course, we'll trust the evidence. And again, basically, what came up in the cards was that the evidence is not clear. That's why people are ignoring the evidence or they're second guessing it, right? So I feel like this is saying, the evidence is clear on, who a person is. So if you're attracting a new person here, again, I keep getting work. So you might be, this might be a person you work with or something. I feel like the evidence is clear that they're a good person. And again, I feel like this is, maybe they have a person who, a past person who comes in and is always messing things up for them. So again, don't get swept up in the drama is what I feel like this is saying, plain and simple. And I think this came up for Taurus as well. So it could be a Taurus, maybe, or I don't know. I can't remember. I honestly don't remember who it came up for. It was either Taurus or Cancer. I can't remember. But again, a very similar message came up for them. So that could be the sign you're attracting. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Page of Swords again. So again, I feel like you need to not examine something that has been dead to death. I feel like you need to release something that's been causing problems in your life. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have the sports card. It says collaborate. Are you kidding? Collaborate or work as a team to boost your finances. Plain and simple. Have more fun and build new connections to grow your career. I'm telling you right now, Three of Pentacles. I would be doing whatever you can to work together with other people. You have this card that says change your perspective of the people that are around you and keep an open mind. Yes, definitely. This whole reading is all about people. Really, I would say even not love. Even if you don't want love. I feel this is all about keeping an open mind and really paying attention to the results you're getting with the people who are around you and, making sure that they're, kind of like an energetic match is going to be very important. You have the Star, the Eight of Pentacles and the Death card. The Star can represent kind of like hope, faith, renewal, but it also can represent a wish being granted. And I kind of feel that here. You have that Excitement card, Judgment card, which can be like a wake-up call, waking up to something. I kind of feel like you're excited by some wish that's being granted in your life. I would say this is something you've been working towards or on for a long time with the Eight of Pentacles. What's really interesting is I call these catch-up readings. I'm always making catch-up jokes, but what I will say is that, I think the energy is catching up at this time, like the time that we're in. If you've been doing a bunch of work on yourself, on relationships, on businesses, like whatever you've been working on, it almost seems to me like, and this has come up for multiple people as well, that the energy is like catching up. Like maybe you feel like you haven't been getting the results you desire. And it seems to me that everyone is kind of getting results now, or people are getting the results that they've been desiring. You have the Death card, so it could be a major transformation coming in for you here. Everybody has had major change cards in their readings. I'd also say that things could be becoming clearer for you. These right here are the two pillars from the moon, and that's the sun in the middle of the two pillars. So you could be getting a lot of, the sun could be coming up in your life, basically, and you could be entering into a time of clarity, which is really nice as well. With the Star, you have two cards. You have the World and the Six of Cups. There you go. Definitely an achievement and a gift from the universe. So I kind of feel it could be a gift coming in for you. In the Major Arcana, we go Judgment to the World as well. So, sometimes when I see stuff like this where the cards are going in order, it just says that you're going in order in your life, which is nice. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It says when you know that something is for you, that means it's for you. So kind of feel like you're committing to something. With the Death card, you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a victory here. So I feel there could be a victory. There could also be really positive communication or like good news coming in for you with the Ace of Swords. So I like to see that as well. Could also be some sort of truth as well. Let's see here. You have this Rooster card. It says an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Again, there could be like a person coming in from the past, or just like weird messages, or just could be like drama, and I would avoid the drama. You have this Jug. It says lighthearted, carefree time. This is what I'd be focusing on, is keeping the energy light, avoiding things that are heavy, plain and simple. You have this Bell card. It says announcement on it. Yes, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Judgment, is like an announcement. So there could be good news coming in for you. You have this June card in this archway. It says new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. I kind of feel like you've been aware of new ideas since June, like since the beginning of summertime, really. It could have even been May is what I'm getting here. What's this card right here? This card says March on it. So it could have been since March. I was really getting May. So, it could be I feel more towards the summertime. Maybe you had some new ideas, so new opportunities opening up, and I would keep moving towards those like new opportunities. You have this ladder. It says climbing towards success. Yes, definitely climbing towards success. And again, if you're like getting together with a person, it's like that person could be what is elevating you in life in general. And so, again, I would definitely do that. And also, I feel if you have a business or a career, that is elevating here as well. This looks very good. I love it. So I feel like there's like an exciting wish. You have that excitement card with that star as well, and the star with the world and the Six of Cups. This is like a big gift from the universe. So it's almost like what you've been wishing for is here or something. So there you go. Thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.